robotics acts as a part of science and technology, and this part is very important for your science and technology section in GS paper 3. Hello everyone, today we will be discussing about robotics. Now robotics acts as a part of science and technology, and this part is very important for your science and technology section in GS paper 3. Now with Industrial Revolution 4, robotics, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, all this are going to act as a very important part of your syllabus. Now I shall be discussing about robotics in today's class. So what is robotics? Now robotics is a branch that deals with construction, manufacturing, and design of robots. Now when robotics we are talking about, so when robotics is dealing about manufacturing, designing of and construction of robots, so what is eventually a robot? Like how shall you define a robot? So what do the word robot means? So robot is basically coming from the word robota. And what does this word means? What do you mean by this word? So this means forced labor or work. So how is the robot going to work, and what is the role of robot in robotics technology? So robot is basically electronically programmed device. Now this device is electronically programmed. That means it is kind of having what? A system in which a computer is dealing with this technology. So in this you see there is a connection with an external device, that is your computer. That shall be dealing with the programming of the working of these robots. So this is how a robot works, and this is what is eventually the robotics technology all about. Now how do you think the robot is going to work? For example, when it comes to human body, we have our brain, we have our receptors, sensors. So how come robot is going to deal with these things? So robot also has a brain which is eventually programmed. And when this brain is programmed, so what is happening is this brain is performing work as per the programmed structure, where it is getting all the protocols from. For example, the work that is being performed is coming from your electronic or your computer devices. Fine. So now we have got the brain of the robot. Now what about how the robot is going to perform the actions? So for that, robots also have muscles. So how are the robots having the muscles? See, all the kind of activities that a human body is performing, the human body is performing these activities through muscles. That means our muscles are eventually doing the job. So what is acting as the muscle of a robot? So it is basically the electricity part that helps in performing the task. Now brain हो गया, muscles. Now what about the sensors? For example, we have our eyes, we have our hands, we have our tongue, so we can feel all those things. So how is the sensors going to, or what are the sensors of the robots? So you have a camera. Now this camera is eventually helpful for visual representation. In some cases, the robots are having the thermometers and barometers also. So what are these thermometers and barometers going to do? Now these thermometers and barometers eventually help in finding or identifying the temperature and the pressure of the area. Now, well, there are various robots. For example, you have industrial robots, you have nanotechnology robots, etc. So those are known as nanotech robots. But I will just take one part of that robot, and that is your humanoid or humanoid robots. Now, as the name itself says, humanoid robots, so that means their physical appearance or features are similar to your human robots. So the physical features or the appearance part is similar to humans. Now if you see the robot in the picture, the robot is having the similar face features as humans. The torso part is also similar to human. Two hands, two legs, etc. Now the thing comes that what are these robots used for, and eventually if we are creating humanoid robots, so what are the tasks that we could expect these robots to complete or to do for us. So they can do the manufacturing part, they can even be sent into or on space missions. Further, these robots can also perform the dangerous tasks. For example, you people must be aware of the Bandicoot robot. And recently, Kerala government has brought these robots for replacement of manual scavengers. So eventually you can also understand their importance. Fine. So these are certain key parts that these robots or humanoid robots can perform. So I have just given you a glimpse of what robotics is, how a humanoid robot is working, which is eventually carrying out in other robotic technologies also. I shall conclude by telling that there's a lot of speculation in the global world, and what are those speculations? That when the robots are full-fledged going to enter the market, it is said that they are going to consume around 800 million jobs. So they are saying that with robots into the market, we'll have high unemployment. But at the same time, there has been other speculations also. And what are those speculations? Now people are saying that just as industrial revolution came and we had different kind of technology, so we wanted a different kind of workforce. So here also they are saying that new technology would demand new workforce, and these new workforce should have new skills. With new skills, you will have a new market. And for all these things, you require a different or changed pattern of learning. So let's see how things are going to change, but one thing is very much evident, that with industrial revolution 4 into our doorsteps, we would definitely require these kind of changes in the market. So thank you so much. This was there for robotics technology, and there is much more which could be covered in the class. Thank you so much.